This is an opportunity to practice law with humanity.
ProBAR is a legal services office located in Harlingen, Texas. We serve unaccompanied minors as well as adults. These people hail from all over the world, Mexico, Central America, but also Africa, Southeast Asia, South America. Our office provides pro bono representation, but also we do many Know Your Rights presentations in these different facilities so that people can learn about their rights and responsibilities, and also what are the legal remedies that exist under our immigration laws so that they can gain protection if that's what they need.
It's a wonderful opportunity to be changed. Prior to doing this job, I had the idea in my head that I'm gonna go to the border, I'm gonna change many lives, and it ended up being the other way around.
We think about what are the things that I can be doing to make the world a better place or help the people around me. ProBAR is doing that, and ProBAR does that every day by providing services to a group of people that come from tremendous circumstances and really need the help. And ProBAR is giving them a chance to find security, find safety, and find a chance to really live their lives in peace for the first time that I think many of them have had in a long time.
You don't know how these kids endured what they endured. You lose faith in humanity sometimes, but then the victories are very sweet. A victory can be anything from actually winning legal relief from making a kid a resident to simply a child just telling you, thank you for listening to me. I think a lot of times our children aren't listened to, and when an adult shows up and is interested, genuinely interested in them, they notice. And so that's a victory, just getting a kid to understand other people care.
It's hard to turn someone's life into like data and numbers and things like that, but just seeing someone smiling and happy for the first time in a long time is important.
I also like the fact that I live here in the Rio Grande Valley. It's just a mix of different types of identities, ethnicities, and people coming from different places. So you experience migration in many different ways, which equip us to do a better job. It's also expressed in nature as well, kind of like at the poetic side of what migration can be.
The line where the border between the United States and Mexico is kind of blurred down here, and there's a lot of exchange between the two cultures and the two regions, and I think it's created this really unique place where people feel comfortable around each other. The perceptions of the border as kind of a dangerous place is exaggerated and kind of exacerbated by the media. Living down here, I've never felt unsafe, I've never felt insecure.
It's really chill, really safe.
I love that the pace of time is slower here, that people are kind. I like the low cost of living. You can live really well here on a nonprofit salary.
I love weekends at the beach. It's 20 minutes away, so it just depends how much you want to actually get there. It's refreshing, it's invigorating, and you remember that you are just one part of this huge world that you're trying to make better.
I honestly really enjoy living down here, and I also have a very good community and a very good group of friends, and I think that really makes a place wherever you are. I love to do Zumba classes at the gym. We have yoga classes here as well. Going out to bars, going dancing with friends.
You really find a lot of hidden gems in the valley, whether it's like the corner store, that has the best breakfast tacos every morning, or whether it's things to do on South Padre Island during the low season when there's not so many beach tourists going there.
What has made me stay besides doing this job is the opportunity to make friends who are wonderful persons and with different ages and from different backgrounds, and that has broadened my perspective on life. The face-to-face and human-to-human contact that you get here is something that you probably won't find in a big city. People here are grounded.
Being involved in ProBAR personally has made me love being a lawyer. It has fulfilled a part of what I feel like is my life's purpose, to now be able to help other people so that they can then do wonderful things here in America.
ProBAR has a track record of being here through the best of times and the worst of times, providing services day in and day out.
Another thing that you get from here is the rest of us. You're surrounded by intelligent, passionate people. you're gonna learn a lot here, a lot. I feel like a lot more than what you would learn in other places, primarily because we are the foot soldiers out here.
ProBAR is so important because of the effect that they have nationwide for generations to come, training all of the lawyers that will be able to represent individuals from here on out.
You know, once we were down there, the focus shifted, I think, from being, you know, I'm going to get some trial experience to being, well, we really have to prevent this guy from getting deported or he might die.
It's an organization that is well managed, and that vision translates in a way that we're able to deliver results. Sometimes you can have folks that are passionate, but if you don't have the right direction, you might not get anywhere. Whereas here, I feel we're all rowing in the same direction and accomplishing things.
Yeah, one of the good things about ProBAR is that you're surrounded by people who think like you, are passionate advocates, intelligent. So you know that change is coming. One team wins, everybody wins. Like, we're walking around congratulating each other for something as simple as a work permit because we all had an effort in it.
I get to spend my days listening to children's stories, and it's heavy, but it's also such a gift, and I don't know anywhere else where you can do that kind of work and be so on the ground and so right in the middle of where everything is happening and beginning.
ProBAR is the perfect place for someone who's interested in working in migration policy, any type of social work, or the law profession. It's the perfect exposure to a focal point of a lot of different professions. You can find opportunities in bigger cities, but you're not as close to the people that actually need the help.
The work is very hard, but I also feel happier than I've ever been, like, doing this kind of work.
Here you have a wonderful opportunity to transform lives, but also to be transformed, and that is going to take you far, far, far away.